Look at these like some kind of, Riverdance. Yeah, you're like, oh my god, he's like, oh, I'm just so hyped for this thing. What's happening? This is epic. What? Time for another SEKAI no variation, guys. This yet another one. Amazing. I was asked to check out Hey Ho, the next one, then not the own, but SEKAI no OWARI, and I love this one. This is crazy. I'm an engineer guy. I'm a scientist. You know, when I see this music video, I love it so much with all the different, weird tools and like machinery in the background. I'll break it down later in the video. I freaking love it, man. And again, right, this band is so amazing. The song is great, and then suddenly these people come out and do like a little river dance thing, and you're like, what's happening? What's happening? And I'm just laughing. I'm just enjoying myself so much getting over these music videos from this band. Yeah, watching them. It's so much fun. So hope you guys like, follow me on the journey. If you do, subscribe. So let's check it out. Let's go. Hey ho. Let's go. It's a Ramon song. Hey.
大切になった初めから大切なものなんてないどこか遠い世界のことなどどうでもいいやとつぶやいた大事にしないとああこんなにも大切なものなんてないんだな嵐
As always, I was laughing when I saw the parrot guy. As always, right? Their music are so amazing. They're so whimsical. Love the word. It's whimsical, right? It's just imagination. This collect, it's like the Benjamin Franklin. It's like collecting the lighting or something. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. I see. So.
例えば君がテレビから流れてくる悲しいニュースを見ても心が動かなくてもそれは普通なことなんだと思う誰かを助けることは義務じゃないと僕は思うんだ笑顔を見れる権利なんだ自分のためなんだ君
side note, guys. Now, of course, I am Swedish, right? Swedish Norwegian. We have the hammer, of course, of Thor, all the good stuff, right? And some part of my family also lives in like Brussels, in Paris, and so on. But I used to live right in Dublin for about 3 years. That's kind of I mean, it's a pretty common story in these days, right? So if you don't know Dublin, not Ireland overall, but Dublin especially, it's like the headquarters, right, of a lot of different companies, usually from the US, right? But so large IT companies are in Dublin because of tax, right? It's very low taxation for these companies. So they have like Google there and so forth, right? So of course, when I started working, when I finished university, I moved to Dublin, right, to work for Blizzard. So that's kind of how that started, right? And then I worked. Then I also was in, Irvine and so on as well. But that's how I started, right? At Blizzard, which is again a very common thing, right? Like I said, in Europe to move to Ireland. I have a lot of friends, right? They worked at Google, and one of my best friends, he worked at Red Bull actually. Now that was a deal, but he worked at Google first for 1 year in Dublin. We lived together for 1 year. Then he moved to Red Bull's headquarters, and it's in Sweden, right? And so on. But yeah, Swedish, right? If I'm not right now, and so forth. But it's very, very common to move to Ireland and live there. And I worked for a couple of different companies then, mostly with video game companies. This is another crazy music video, right? From SEKAI No OWARI. And that's the thing with the music video. I keep saying it, but I think the best word is whimsical, right? That's the word I like to use in English for this kind of videos. Leave a comment below what you would call it, or especially what do you call it in Japanese or in Nihongo, right? I don't know. I mean, I speak, watashi ni Nihongo, whatever. I speak some Japanese, right, some Nihongo, but I don't know certain words and phrases, right? So I don't know what you would call like whimsical in Japanese. I don't have a good word for that. I don't have. That's the thing, though. I don't have a good word for it in Swedish or Norwegian either. Just to be clear here, right? Whimsical is a very special word, and it's not the same thing as like creative. So, example, in Swedish, you have the word creative, which is so creative, right? We don't have a word for like whimsical. I don't think so. It's like finurlighet, maybe something like that. So it's a weird word, right? But that's what I always feel when I watch their music videos. It's so whimsical, it's so fun, it's inspiring, and I love this giant machine, right? It pops out. It's like a printing thing, right, for text or whatever, and their outfits and everything, and yeah, it's like a really fun music video, and that's something I really, really enjoy, right? Which I kind of I keep saying in the course, but it really is. It's really fun having discovered this band recently, and just looking back to these classic videos they've done, right? Because I keep saying it again, broke record, but it's like every video, right? Every video they make, every music video is different, right? Everyone is different, yeah. Again, the sad one, super sad, right? There's some party one, and this is like, Dragon Knight's like, oh, it's a party in the forest, right? And this here is some kind of weird, like, I don't know, science thing or something. It's like an orchestra band, or I don't know, it's like part of the things they try to capture the cloud or something, right? This is some kind of lie detector, enigma or something. That's not thinking about anything, so this is clearly like a printing machine, right? But it also might be like an enigma that it prints out different letters. You have to figure out what they mean or something. I don't know, like code cracking. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know what's happening, but that's what I mean. And then they have these clouds that trying to capture, like Benjamin Franklin and so on, right? So it's every scene is different. They have, if it's Thomas Edison reference, maybe they come after the light and so on. It does feel like the whole music video is about just inventors, right? That would be my guess. Yeah, but the last one I watched was like Disney mostly, but overall like Western fantasy, right? It was like Narnia, it was Lord of the Rings, it was like famous Western fantasy books, right? So forth. So yeah, like the doors, Narnia and so on. But here instead it feels like it's just like famous inventors, right? Like famous, different. So this obviously would be like, the Guten with the book printing and so on, something like that, right? And this is some kind of maybe steam machine or something behind them, supposed to be. I guess this could also maybe be that this could be that they're inventing the phone like Bell, right? Maybe this is supposed to be like, oh, he's inventing either like Morse code, or he's inventing like some kind of sound that's transferring. It feels like it's just like a whimsical conceptual idea of a bunch of different inventions, right, in mankind's history. I would say though, Industrial Revolution inventions, though, to be fair, right? It's kind of like modern, not like modern today, but the last 200-300 years, right? Probably be the correct year, so to speak, industrial revolution and forward. And the clouds are kind of like Benjamin Franklin. It's yeah, it would be fitting for that, and also a little bit of steam feel to it as well, right? But then again, you also have this bit, right? That's why, yeah, it's like it really is an experience every time you, like I say, it is an experience every time you first time you listen to one of the music videos or watch it. I mean, because yeah, like I said, there is some kind of inventions, right? It's some kind of new tone and so forth references going on there, and then suddenly it's like here comes some Riverdance that's on. Yeah, and it's like the music is suddenly completely different. This always blows my mind, man. It's crazy. But I think overall Japanese bands are better at that. It is kind of this crazy like offshot thing happening. So, for example, the last concert I was on, right, the Japanese concert, was Flow, of course, because I'm a massive Flow fan. And suddenly they run out in this, like, I would call it like Christmas lights, right? Like, covered in this outfit, that, like, 500 lights, it's like rainbow colors, suddenly in the middle of, yeah, you're like, what's happening? Yeah, it's like, it's just kind of this weird, funny, entertaining thing, right? So it's really, really fun. But yeah, this is a kind of birthplace of innovation or something, right? Yeah, hey, let's go, yeah. It's another awesome music video from SEKAI NO OWARI. Anyway, guys, we subscribe. Have a great day.